Senior Quality Improvement Analyst at Leading Age New York, and I was invited to give an overview of the five-star report. And the first thing I'd like to do is show you the reports so that we're all on the same page. So here is the five-star analysis report, and I picked this one just because it had a lot of interesting details on it. It is anonymous, so nobody has to worry about who I'm showing the five-star analysis to. Essentially, these five-star reports provide an analysis of your five-star rating. It begins with the overall rating, and there's a summary of how that overall rating is calculated at the bottom of the report. So just scrolling down, you can see that the first domain analyzes your health inspection rating, and it provides the three most recent surveys that are used to calculate the health inspection five-star rating, along with any complaint deficiencies or any infection control deficiencies. And at the bottom of the health inspection domain is what the overall points tally is, along with links to how to interpret that into a star rating. The second domain is the staffing star rating, and we analyze all 6 of the measures that are used to calculate the staffing domain. And then the third domain is the quality measures domain, and we analyze all 15 measures that are used to calculate this domain. The top 2 are positive measures, which means a higher rate receives more points, and all of the rest are negative measures, meaning a lower rate means better performance and more points. And then at the bottom, like I said, is a summary of how the overall five-star rating is calculated, along with a prediction for a subsequent quarter, where we analyze where you were likely to gain and where you were likely to lose. Another aspect of the five-star report is all of the different links to the nursing home trend report. And here is the trend report, and it provides an analysis and time series analysis of all of the information that is provided on Care Compare, including the five-star ratings, the health inspection rating, along with where your deficiencies were located in the scope and the severity. All of the staffing information, along with the non-adjusted staff hours, so you could see where you are. Turnover measures, and then all of the quality measures, both that are used in the five-star report and those that are used or reported on Care Compare, but maybe not used in the five-star. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. And the next few slides just provide what the five-star report is, how it can be accessed, how it can be used, and the availability of a consulting service that provides a deep dive into your facility's most recent report. So the five-star report was created in 2015. Leading Age New York and Leading Age National collaborated developed and launched the 5-star report to help members understand their 5-star rating, and more importantly, help them or analyze their ratings so that the report can help them to target their resources to improve their rating, whatever their goal would be. Now, this is a member benefit. The data is derived from Care Compare, and it's accessed through a link sent to members quarterly following the Care Compare refreshes in January, April, July, and October. In 2017, we added a link to the Nursing Home Trend Report, and that was added to help busy professionals by providing them with time series analysis of their publicly reported data. And along with the time series analysis, excuse me, were preset state, county, and national benchmarks. And that was provided to help you understand your relative performance. So these analytic tools support you in a data-informed approach to quality by providing the analysis on various measures with multiple benchmarks. Because the data is plotted over time, it permits identification of static trends, favorable trends, or adverse trends that can inform your QABI committee. It helps you to identify new measures to study or progress on measures that are currently being studied. And when, this is important, when a measure doesn't necessitate study. They're also vitally important because you can improve your business performance by using these reports for training, board presentations, strategic planning, outreach, provider negotiations, and ultimately improving your 5-star rating. So the 5-Star University was created in 2017, and it is the my consulting service that provides an in-depth analysis of the facility's most recent 5-star report. And it demonstrates how to use both the 5-star report and the Nursing Home Trend Report in a data-informed approach to sustaining or meeting your goal 5-star rating. And the services include, excuse me, furnishing insight into your most recent 5-star ratings. I arrange the meeting logistics for all the attendees. I supply a general overview with updates and importance. Receive and review how your ratings are calculated, exploring the functionality, the links, and the resources, identify vulnerabilities and priorities, and examine some case scenarios to improve performance, and include a question and answer session. And I'm happy to take any questions you may have now, or you can email me at this address. Also, Sarah has a 5-star consulting flyer that she can share with any interested members. Any questions, Sarah?
Thank you so much, Susan. I'll absolutely be sure to share that this recording, and again also the PowerPoint presentation here today. There are no questions in the chat, but would love if anybody has any questions from attendees, feel free to unmute.
Excuse me.
Hi, Susan. This is Allison at Leading Age Maryland. I just wanted to say thanks for joining us. And I was curious for those who are on with us, what they find most useful about the 5-star reports and how do you use it within your organization?
Thanks, Allison.
I mean, I'll just add, I mean, we're fairly newly certified and we have not had a survey since our certification. So we got certified in 22. So our report hasn't been all that meaningful for us as an organization at this point, just because the data points are so limited. So.
Thanks, Mark. So as the years go by, hopefully it'll be more useful for you all.
I would hope so.
Well, good afternoon. I'll just add that seeing some of the updated criteria has helped our team focus more in on our areas of opportunity. We're in the same spot. We haven't been updated in 5 years with some of our staffing, obviously, but I think it's helped us to just key into some areas of opportunity for sure. And you know, I think a lot of people come to us or want to come here because of our 5-star reputation. So that's something we're very interested in keeping as well.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Eric. I know you're newer to the Leading Age family, so I'm glad you have found it useful.
That's very interesting, Eric, because most of the consults that I've had over the years are 5-star facilities because, spoiler alert, it's easier to stay a 5-star than it is to get there. So a lot of 5-star facilities call me for a consult so that they can rest assured that what they're doing will keep them a 5-star.
Very good to know.
Thanks for sharing. Anyone else able to share kind of how your community is using the reports or how you have found them to be useful?
This is AJ, but similar to Eric, we kind of do the same thing here for our reports. I mean, and reviewing it has actually helped us catch an error that happened accidentally, and we kind of use that to update, especially with PBJ. So I think it's like you said, it's easier to stay a 5-star if you keep reviewing it so that you can make sure you're maintaining your where you are.
That's great, AJ. I'm glad it helped you guys identify something you could fix. Great. Well, Sarah, I'll hand it back over to you. I was just curious to hear from folks who were on if they'd be willing to share. So it's great to hear from some of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Allison. Susan, any last comments you'd like to make, and then we can all go back to our day. Thank you again for joining us. Any last thoughts?
Thank you for having me. I look forward to working with any of your members who have a simple question. They can certainly email me a question, or if they're interested in a deep dive, I'd be more than willing to help them out.
Great. Thank you so much, Susan. Well, thank you all so much for joining us today, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you.